Paladin. F this. I drop him. Warlock. Wait. GM. Okay, everyone on the sides and in front of the halfling, roll me a dex save. Hey, what's up everybody, I'm SkyDieRay and welcome to another DnDGreentext video. I don't want to make the introduction very long, I just want to add that if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, it would be a great opportunity to do it right now. You can unsubscribe later if you change your mind, and also if you already are subscribed, you could, leave a like on the video. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy this. There is one impostor in the party. What is the lamest prank you pulled off during session? I replaced Druid's pet toad with my familiar, shape-changed into the same animal, and had it start talking back to him when he began asking it for his opinion. OP said lame pranks, Xorn, not good ones. That's actually a really nice prank, isn't it? I can only imagine, how can you react to that other than freaking out or being extremely confused? Here's a way to make it even more f***ed up. Have it speak to him, and only him. Have it live in a box. Have it sing and dance show tunes when only he is looking. That's one way to make someone feel like they're insane, in-game at least. He doesn't have a peener. Bias. Level 2. In a bar. Dragonborn barkeep is rather rude to my half-elf renegade. Elf cleric walks up to Dragonborn and shakes his hand. Elf. I cast Prestidigitation. GM. What do you want to happen? Elf. I want to put a cage on this. GM ruled it was a trinket and could be summoned. GM. You hear a clink as this thing falls on the floor. Confusion.jpg. Me. Someone read that spell wrong. GM. Or, he's a Dragonborn? Realization.png. Elf. Oh, he doesn't have a peener. Laughter ensues. Hang on, so do dragons actually not have peeners, or what's up with that? Or do they actually have retractable peeners? Who? A nature cleric meets a druid and learns they don't believe in the god/goddess of nature. Cleric. You're a druid? Druid. Yeah. What of it? Cleric. My church talks about your connection with nature. Is it true your ties to the Earth Mother are so powerful you could turn into animals? Druid. Check this out. Turns into black bear. Cleric goes into religion fanboy blabbering. This is amazing. Would you mind joining me at the church? The high priests would love to meet someone of such high connection to Earth Mother. Druid. Who the hell is Earth Mother? Cleric. Anime white face of shock. But you have the magic of nature. You have the Earth Mother's blessing. Druid. I have no blessing. My power comes from my relationship with nature. Not a god, not a devil like this jerk, points thumb at Warlock, or studying like that jerk, points at Wizard. My powers are available to all species that accept the one true truth. Cleric. And what is this great truth? Cleric pulls out blank parchment. Druid. We are animals. No matter what we do, no matter how much you try to cover it up, we are nothing but beasts that learned a few tricks. Spend a year in the woods, naked, and you'll get some insight. Cleric, writing it down. My clergy must hear this. Are you sure you've never met something you can call a god? Druid. Nope. Was running buck-ass naked with a pack of wolves, and one day the wooden stick I was using started to glow green, and I could hear the voices of the trees. Cleric. What mighty words did they say? Druid. Break their knees, pointing to the dead enemies they just fought. Other than the fact that I'm a bit confused by whose knees they broke at the end, the trees. Also, that was extremely insightful, to be honest. So, you're telling me we've been carrying a dead, obese halfling down the stairs for no reason? Okay, just want to say that if it's an obese halfling, it's basically just as a normal person, right? It's not that bad. Bias. Level 6. In town. Last session, we defeated a mob boss, and we ended up at the local halfling cartel. Boss is an obese halfling. Like, big. Like my 600-pound life big. God damn, okay. The party decides we should turn the halfling in for questioning. Takes 4 people to deadlift this fat bastard. Fast forward a couple minutes. Carrying big boy down a tight corridor with stairs. People on the side literally scraping the walls. Paladin insults the halfling. No response. Warlock insults the halfling. No response. Here's someone shuffling notes. Here's someone typing, probably looking for last session's notes. Gears turning, that PNG. Paladin. Wait, is this guy dead? GM. Very much so. Everyone. What the f? GM. None of you guys asked if he was dead. You killed him last session, remember? Paladin. So, you're telling me we've been carrying a dead, obese halfling down the stairs for no reason? GM. It would seem like it. Paladin. This. I drop him. Warlock. Wait! GM. Okay, everyone on the sides and in front of the halfling, roll me a dex save. God damn it, Paladin. You're supposed to be the good one. No room to maneuver in corridor. 2 guys on the side fail and the body lands on their toes. 4 damage. Warlock up front succeeds. Halfling starts rolling. Indiana Jones, that MP4. Warlock passes athletics check and outruns it. Body breaks through wall at the bottom and rolls into the street. Not my problem, that text. GM. You guys are idiots. Everyone.
We are aware.
Everyone checks the notes before sessions now. Hey, that's a pretty good lesson, you know? I can think about the paladin just dropping him and the body rolling over everyone without laughing. With that being said, I think that was a good lesson for everyone to learn. I think they're not gonna make that mistake again, you know? They're gonna pay more attention from now on. Hunting boars. Made by me. Not me, but the guy who posted, okay? Not Skidaddle Doodle, this guy Murdoch. Okay. Hunting boars. Pathfinder RPG. I decide to hunt while the others are camping. I find a group of 5 wild boars. Approach in stealth and climb a tree. Shoot. 1. The gun jams. The wild boars begin to move away slowly. Spurg out. Leap from the tree like a raving mad woman swinging a rusty cutlass I kept clenched between my ass cheeks as backup. Mince boar after boar in a furious rage against both beast and the unmerciful gods of gunpowder. Muscles throbbing. Even today, I earned my meal. Very nice motivational story, you know, female empowerment and all that. Also, I like the Russian elf drawing. I mean, I think it's an elf with a vodka. How the barbarian died by refusing to pay 2 extra silver. Bimmy, half-illithid warlock. 4, called Tambistier Helldrifter. Be not me, dwarf barbarian. 2, fighter. 2, called Dane Fireforge. Human sorcerer. 4, called Abelia Starshaper. Human rogue free bard 1, called Anton Ravencrest. We were on a train heading towards the Opal district when Dane suggested we play a drinking game where we have to drink some ale without using our hands. While playing the game, we missed our stop. Abelia noticed the train was at the station and told us, but we ignored her and carried on drinking, so she just got off the train. Ticket officer came and noticed we missed our stop, so we had to pay 2 silver extra. Dane threatened to jump out the window, at which point security is called. I cast Eldritch Blast on the train window so that he could jump out the window without cutting himself on glass. He jumped out the window and took 42 damage, meaning he was on death saves. He rolled a 5, 5, and a 9, and died. Now, they came to me and said I had to pay damages for breaking the window, at which point I jumped out the window too, but I succeeded my dex save and only took 17 damage out of my max health of 24. I found Dane's body and took him to a hospital and a temple, but the cost of resurrection was 2,500 gold pieces and I only had 12. I took Dane's body to an inn and had to pay the bartender 3 gold to let me keep the body. Abelia and Anton entered the inn a few hours later, at which point Dane and I were in our room and the other 2 were in another room. My patron asked if Dane meant anything to me, to which I replied he didn't, so my patron claimed his soul. Dane met my patron and now can choose to either replace his 2 levels in either Barbarian or Fighter with 2 levels in Warlock, or he can keep his character the same, but there will be consequences for dying. So, next session begins with the consequences of this session being found out and Dane becoming a Warlock. Maybe. Oh man. Cheapskating for 2 silver and dying because of it. Come on, dude. Also, there is another curiosity that I have. So the guy saw the barbarian jump off the window and die with a lot of health, and he decided to jump after him? When, like, warlocks don't normally have high dexterity, right? That's not their main stat. They probably had the same as the barbarian overall, right? In terms of dexterity. There was no reason to assume that he would have been better off jumping. What the f***? Like, if he was a rogue or, you know, something with dexterity, I would have understood. But that was so risky and probably, you know, not a good idea. All I'm trying to say is that both warlocks in this story were pretty much just as stupid. How to escape a Xorn. Bimmy, lawful evil blood cleric / chaotic good zealot barbarian with dual personalities. One is the cleric, the other barbarian. We don't get along. Be not me. Party of 7 other people and the DM. DM has to get creative with combat. Decides to throw nearly 10 shadows and 2 Xorns at us. Start off fight as barbarian, go toe to toe with Xorn. Take enough damage to immediately switch to cleric mode. That JPEG. Xorn immediately swallows squishy, no armor cleric. That X. Get an idea. DM described the Xorn as living stone. Lightbulb.x. My turn. Look to DM and say, I cast stone shape on the Xorn and make a door. Rules that Xorn should get a save. Fair.avi. Fails its save. Describe as, in the middle of the battle, everybody turns and hears the Xorn scream as a very ornate door appears on its body, and I calmly step out. That phase when I roll 4d10 bludgeoning damage for turning a living creature into a door. D&D's great. That's some 200 IQ right there. That's some grandmaster chess player level kind of play. Nice. That was really cool. Hey, a little comment review before we end the video. Yeah? Okay, I just want to add, I just have one thing to review. It's basically a lot of comments that you guys left. A lot of you boomers are complaining that I'm not getting those Titanfall 2 references, you know, that we talked about, and you guys also left comments this time. Just have one thing to say, boomers. Don't be mad. Alright guys, that was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. It, you know, appreciate it, helps out. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon. I really appreciate it, guys, so thanks a lot for all the support received there. And yeah, if you wanna follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, join the Discord server, links below. And that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!